my dear students, how are you all? So today we are going to start our new lesson, relative clauses and pronouns. In this lesson we are going to talk about what are the relative pronouns, what are the relative clauses, why do we use them, and how to use them. So at the beginning we ask ourselves a question. Why do we use relative pronouns? Relative pronouns هي الأسماء الموصولة أو الضمائر الموصولة. So why do we use the relative pronouns? ليش إحنا بنستخدمهم؟ We use them for two reasons. The first one is to refer to nouns. Since it is a pronoun بما إنه هو ضمير, so إحنا رح نستخدمه مع مين؟ Of course with nouns. So it is all about nouns, not about adjectives and not about verbs or adverbs. So to refer to nouns, whether these nouns are referring to people, to animals, to objects, to places, or even to something related to time. The second reason is to join two sentences together. So instead of writing full sentences and repeating this noun all the time, أنا هون بستعيد عنه باستخدام relative pronoun واربط الجملتين ببعض. So what is the difference between the relative pronoun and the relative clause? شو الفرق ما بين relative pronoun and relative clause؟ ليش حكينا relative pronoun and clause؟ Aren't they the same? No, of course they are not the same. البروناون relative pronoun لما بيدخل على الجملة وقتها هي بتصير relative clause. Clause زي ما كلنا بنعرف it is part of a sentence, يعني it is not a full sentence. هو الكلوز حتى مو جملة كاملة, it is a part of the sentence. Okay? So relative pronouns make for us relative clauses. هم اللي بيشكلوا لنا relative clauses. So here إن شاء الله we are going to talk about some of these relative pronouns and their uses. The first one is the who or that. We use it to refer to people. لما إحنا بيكون عندي a noun the noun which is mentioned previously اللي ذكرناه سابقا, it refers to people, بيحكي عن شخص. The second one is which or that. Which or that. We use them to talk about objects or things. So هون أنا صار عندي two uses for what? For that. We use it to talk about people and to talk about objects. Okay? And where we use it to refer to nouns that are telling us about places, للأماكن, and when to talk about time. So here we are having some examples that we are going to do together. The first one, the baby was crying all night. Here, the relative pronoun is referring to whom? To the baby. The baby, of course, it is a human. So here we can use who or that. Who or that. Okay? So this is the baby who was crying all night. The second one, the book you gave me is boring. The book. Here, the relative pronoun will refer to whom? To the book. The noun, of course, not to give. الverb, أكيد. So, the book, it is an object. It is not a human. So here we are going to use which or that. The third one, I visited the city my mother raised up. وبنركز شوي على هاي الجملة. I visited the city المدينة. It refers to what? To a place اللي ربيت أو كبرت فيها أمي. Okay? So, of course, where? Because it refers to a place where she went to or where she had been to. Okay? لمكان هي ذهبت لإله. So here, September is the month. September, it is the same, the month. Okay? So here, when it refers to time, and the last one, my house is located in Texas, was built 10 years ago. What do you think of this sentence? Most of us, for the first time, will say where. My house where is located in Texas, and this is of course wrong. هذا الشيء خطأ. ليش؟ My house is located in Texas. Did I mention here that I've been there? إنه أنا رحت لهناك? No. Someone went there? No. So my house معناها هو أنا هون بدي أعامله معاملة objects أو things. So my house which is located in Texas, or that is located in Texas, was built 10 years ago.